How are you? Quick one today. It's lunchtime, so I need to get these done so I can eat my lunch. And also, I don't have a specific topic, so I want to go back on the points of yesterday because a good friend of mine, thanks Dawn, has pointed out to me some errors in what I said, and it's a gross assumption on my part. So first of all, I apologise if I made it sound simple that you could get a psychologist anywhere. That's certainly the case where I live. It's certainly the case in France. I'm now aware that that's not the case in Ireland. Psychologists, psychiatrists are very, very difficult to get a hold of or get appointments with. However, there are counselling services and therapists available. So in your area, should you need to speak to somebody, you're better off looking for a therapist or a counsellor. There's a few ways of thinking about this. The first is that there are services there, you just need to look a little bit harder to find them, and I understand that when you're in the throes of for want of a better term, not liking yourself, it's difficult to find those. So like I said about making the list prior in a previous video, I would suggest that you do that when you are feeling okay, that you know that there's somebody, because there's never a good or bad time to start talking to somebody. And if you go to start talking to somebody when you're at your lowest, then that's something that's, it's not so much that you've closed the door after the horse is bolted. It's just that, like, it's, if you start straight away, and it's like anything, it's like exercise, like anything, like there's never a good time to start. You just start it and you go and you do it, and that thing can help avoid, lessen how the bad moments can be. So there's a few services. So Pieta are obviously one of them. I understand Pieta's funding is very Dublin based, but they are one. If you are feeling your absolute worst, then Samaritans is someone you can call. There's a number of there's an agency called PCI in the East. I happen to know for a fact a friend of mine, Aileen Downs, and her friends in Kilrush run Happy Feet, Happy Minds, which is a charity that provides funding for access to counsellors. So if you're in the West, in Clare, anywhere like that, you know, there are people you can get in contact with. And there are various different counselling services around the country. If you know them and you want to comment on this video below, please do share with other people. Don't assume that anybody knows where they can easily find access to these things. It's like a fire. If everybody looking at a fire in a house says, oh, somebody else will call about it, nobody ever calls. So just, it's better to repeat and to say these things more often than it is to not say it at all. So that's what I would ask you to do. And yeah, I think it's just, it's a matter of, it's something you have to do. You have to do it now. Get out and do it now. If you're somebody who you know that you can have suffer from PTSD, depression, trauma, that kind of thing, and you're feeling okay right now, now is the time to do it. Go and do it now. Find out who you can talk to. Find out who that person locally is in your county, in your city, in your town, in your region. Just find out so that you know when you have that on hand now. And make contact with them and talk to them and explain, look, I'm doing good today, but I have my bad days. And they'll help you. They will help you. So that's where we leave it today, and we shall talk more tomorrow when I think about what we're going to talk about tomorrow, because I don't quite know. Look, it just won't go away. Anyway. Okay. Have a good day. Talk to you tomorrow.